Hi guys, good morning and welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. Or welcome to my channel if you're new. Hello, my name is Reddy. I'm sorry I look really busted. I sound very soft spoken because I just woke up. It is 10. It is 8:23 a.m. and I have work today. So I have to be there at I leave here around 9:30 something. And what we're going to be doing today, since it is officially April, is we're going to be doing an April reset. So yeah, there's a lot of shit here. There's a lot of things we gotta clean up. But yeah, so the first things first, I have to go to work and do my whole little delivery stuff, but it is payday, meaning I got paid. Hopefully I actually got paid. Let me look, hold on. Crash out if I didn't. I got paid. So anyways, life is good. Life is worth the living. But yeah, so I just feel like I wanted to do this video because I just feel like I've just been kind of running. And that's not bad, but I've been here for 2 months. I just moved to California, if you're new. And I just really want to take it all in and kind of start creating a routine. I'm starting a new job this month, so my routine's gonna change, but I really wanna I wanna take it in and kind of have that moment of we reset, and then I kind of start building some goals for the month. So we're gonna journal as well. We're going to just get some shit done that needs to get done. And yeah, so if you want to come along with me, let's get into it. So I woke up I woke up at 8 something to loud fucking banging. And this is the second time it's happened where it's been early. Last time it was 7:45 when it happened. And I was like, what is going on? So I never know if it's at our door or at the person next to me or at another person's, because the walls are so thin. So you really just never fucking know. So I've been nosy, and I've been going out to my giant ass window, and I've been looking to see just cops. And I'm are you giving a search warrant or something? I don't know. I be detective, but yeah, I was what is happening? So that was lovely to wake up to this morning. I'm glad they did a little later, but yeah, we're gonna get dressed, just get ready, and yeah. Okay, so the consensus on if we're going to Starbucks, drum roll please. I don't know why I did that. I'm in a silly goofy mood. We are going to Starbucks because bank account looking fat. And before I take out all the money for rent, I'm going to treat myself because I honestly have been doing this thing where I've been going to McDonald's and getting coffee. And their coffee just it's just not that good. Where's the love? As someone who loves coffee, it's very hard for me to go on to different, I like trying different things when they're specific coffee places, but McDonald's will always will always come in clutch, I should say, because even though their coffee is just kind of meh, because they don't specialize in that, and I guess it's a privileged thing for me to even be annoyed about it, which I'm not annoyed. I'm just trying to tell you about my love for coffee. But yeah, it gets the job done. So I've been either having instant coffee in the morning or McDonald's because it's only $2 for a caramel iced coffee. So if you're a girly on a budget, I highly recommend. We just haven't bought K-Cups, or not K-Cups. We just haven't bought Nespresso pods, and that's what the issue is. And like, it genuinely has just been slipping Leisha and I's minds every time, so it's like not really, you know, like something where we're like, oh my god, and then it's like last minute we're like, fuck, we need Nespresso pods, you know? So I'm like, I'm gonna order them in bulk. They're usually like $40, but I think I'm gonna order like a bigger one, or even go to Costco maybe. Brushing your teeth in the morning, like obviously it's like a thing we all do, but brushing them in the morning specifically, I feel like I'm not like coherent, so it's like a jolt to the system. I like feel like it gets my sinuses going. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels that way. But yeah, I don't know what I want to get. Probably something simple, honestly, because I want to be able to like drink it. Like last time I got Starbucks, I like pulled a long ass shift in the kitchen, it felt like. And I was like, I deserve a treat. Okay, so I'm in the car now. It is 8:54. And I'm still gonna be too early, so that's silly. I'm gonna go get coffee with you guys, and then we're going to, what's it called? Come back home. I'll see Shiloh a little bit. She's so cute. She has like this little box that she's been like laying in, and it's super cute. It's pink. It's just freaking adorable. Also, there's like a woman taking photos like outside of our apartment. Like of the apartment building. I'm a little confused. But I'm honestly just like, whatever, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it'd be like that. Anyways, she was looking at me, so I got a little scared. Yeah, I'm like now a nosy neighbor. I feel like a Karen, which is ew. Anyways, I'm gonna go get coffee because I'm not awake, and you can tell with my face that I'm not awake. Okay, guys, so we got a coffee. Oh, it says enjoy. This person, whoever writes at this Starbucks, you can tell I'm like really need this coffee. At the Starbucks, they really, you know, they have good handwriting. But I got a grande iced brown sugar oat milk shake and espresso with blonde espresso. I guess I sounded really tired on the phone because homegirl just did that. I thought it just came with regular espresso, so shook me up. But anyways, I'm gonna drink this. I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna transfer over some like money just to make sure I just separate for rent, you know? So yeah. So one thing I'm gonna do before I leave for work, which it is 9:19, so I literally have like a couple minutes, but I'm gonna go on my computer and I want to write down a list of like what needs to get done, you know, today. So yeah, also ignore the loud ass lawn mowing outside. I swear anywhere I live, there's lawn mowing. So guys, I'm home. I just got home. OCD has been kicking my ass today. So I'm gonna do a 10-minute meditation before we get started with the reset. I'm gonna do that, and then we're going to clean. I have so many clothes I need to wash, and I also have just so many clothes I need to put away. I've like been getting in this habit of like putting them on like my desk chair, and then I can't use my desk. So we need to break that habit. But yeah, so we're gonna do a meditation really quick, and then we'll jump into everything. Also, we're gonna make something to eat because I did not eat breakfast.
Seated position with our palms facing up. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Now we'll take a moment for gratitude.
Okay, I have a lot of laundry, so we're gonna do this. Hopefully this is only gonna be like 2 loads. Also, excuse my hair. It's just like annoying me. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, I got the Downy Infusion Calm. It's like lavender and vanilla, like dryer sheets. Pretty good. And now we're going with Everspring, the lavender detergent. You can tell there's a theme. So this is my desk. Yeah, so all these clothes are like I've only worn like once, like within this week in some capacity. So we're gonna fold them and we're going to put them all away in their respective spots. And you have my heart, even when I am not there. Ugh. So I just cleaned off this. What's behind me? I have to put this in the bathroom. And then these 2 dresses I'm planning on selling. So I'm not gonna do anything with them right now. But I wanted to show you guys. This is like my new little situation. I have this plate that I thrifted like a while ago when I moved into my last dorm. I really like it, so I'm like, I wanna use it in some capacity. So I just put my lamp on it and it's on our side table. And then my journal. I'm rereading Twilight just because it's an easy read and it's just quick and I just need something to like get me off my phone, you know? And this is, my parents got me a Vivienne Westwood watch, so this is just the box for it. My jewelry, and then yeah, so this is like my little side situation now. But you're probably like, Rennie, like why are we sitting at your desk? Well, funny enough, I just cleaned my desk, so it looks a lot better, because it was a lot of me just, like, throwing stuff in it, and I was like, I hate when I get like that. It's just, like, I feel like I've been running so much lately, especially because Elisha's birthday, you know, was, like, right at the end of March, so I was just like, you know, and I was like, I'm gonna save it for the reset for April. We'll see what happens. But to go into this new month with kind of more of a clearer perspective, I brought out my Oracle deck. So she's gorgeous. It's called Les Vampires, and it's 44 Oracle cards. And basically, like, what I want to do is, since I did a meditation, I would like to just kind of like connect with myself a little bit and just, you know, find some peace and see what the new month holds for me. So that's what we're gonna do. Ugh, she fell on the ground. Ooh. Okay. Period. Okay. So that's the back of the cards. I find the art really pretty. Amelia actually got me this deck. And we got this beautiful card. She's gorgeous. And it says natural, authentic, real, organic. So I will do this and then I will look in my little situation. If I can get it. Oh, here's the book. Because it comes with a book. And I'll go in here and I'll go to page 40. 40, the natural. So it'll give like what the background and like what the card means. Because sometimes they're not as straightforward. Like we got a pretty like straightforward card. Well, I did. And it's like not, you know, it could mean a different thing. That's pretty much what I'm saying. That's why I like to read and then I like to interpret and then
speak it out into existence. So let's read. To be your own true self is a lifelong, lifetimes long purpose. It is the purpose of this existence. And for each of us, despite the labels we all have, human, vampire, woman, man, we have something greater at play. How the essence, that very drop of pure self, makes itself known through us. And for this great miracle to take place, there are habits to shed, reactions to be questioned, challenges to be met, and experiments to be made. For you are not who you have been told you are. And so with this card, we ask you to clearly and finally perhaps understand and acknowledge that all you are can be discovered when you take yourself within and quietly feel, look, and listen to your own self. Not the label, not the self of the label, the job, not the defenses you have developed for protection, not the protests of ego or the demands of family voices within. It is who you truly are. And then once having a found sense of that, to live from that place in small, consistent ways each day. How that manifest will be unique for each of you. But we ask for you now to go beyond the labels of time and place and family and education and status and go deep, deep within. There is something within you that is more than the history of others. That is yours alone. And the world needs it to be expressed. Otherwise, why would you have been created? For each of us, every drop of rain, every stone, every creature of the sky and the land has their own role and their own part to play. We need to become our natural self again, beyond what we are told we are, and live from that place. And this creates a satisfying, peaceful, harmonious life, no matter what challenges you meet within or without. You are precious to the world, especially when you find that part of you that's yours to offer. And it is to add song to the world and make life more beautiful, more fulfilled, and more totally realized as a conquest of your soul's truest expression. So blessings, because it says blessings, it says curse, and it says working with this card. Okay, so blessings. When you take away the trappings of money, power, status in the world, you are left with things of spirit, and you are rich in ways the soul indeed. That creates balance in a centered, strong core. Curse. So this wasn't reversed, meaning this is a positive card. So if it's reversed, it's like it. Some people don't care about if it's reversed or not, but I'm one of those people that does. And reversed means like if you flip it over, like if it came out like this, that would mean reversed, but it came out like this. So curse is too much resilience on the feedback. Too much reliance on the feedback of society. Self-worth is centered in status and therefore is constantly shifting, uncentered. So that's good to know that it's a grounded. Working with this card, there has been an over-reliance on the ways of identifying who you are. Whether you're categorized yourself by a job or your appearance, personality, wealth, and background, it is time to go beyond this to who you truly are and know yourself from the inside out. This does not require puzzlement and complexity. It requires quiet disciplinement and true reflection and contemplation of the self. You have too many definitions others have given you. Let them go and learn the song within you and give voice to that in order to become natural and fully truly fulfilled in your own self. Okay, so let's lock in with that. So I'm gonna do some journaling and then I will come back and we'll continue. Okay guys, so it is later in the day. I got caught up on the phone with Jillian, and that kind of happened. So she was just making me laugh, but I'm gonna change my shirt. I'm just in my sport bra right now. I'm gonna change my shirt and brush my hair and just kind of like freshen up a little bit because we are going to a comedy show tonight. And we're gonna laugh and we're gonna have fun. Elisha just got home, hence you can hear dishes getting washed. Also, Shiloh literally like ripped me a new one. Look at that. And then this one that wouldn't stop bleeding, so now we're here. So I'm just gonna pick out like a cutest shirt to go with these situation. Okay, so I decided to keep these sweatpants on and just go for this kind of baggy-ish brown shirt, you know. I'm wearing this cute little necklace. I'm doing these cute little earrings.
Can we take your vehicle?
Yes. Yes, I am. And yeah, I will update you guys afterwards. Okay, guys. So it is the next day. I just got home from work. And another thing that I told you guys, I don't think I shared my list with you guys, but this is the list. And we've only completed like a little bit of it. And obviously it's life, meaning there's gonna be more shit to add to it. But exciting news, Elisha and I finally got an espresso pods as well as water. Our like filter thing we needed to change on our Brita filter, or Brita, whatever. So that's like been a thing. But my girlfriend's amazing. I came home and the house is clean. I've been like dying like the past 2 days. I've had just more work than usual. So I've just been kind of like just dying, you know. But I did a load of laundry. Elisha was kind enough to fold it for me. I just took a shower and now we're going to make a coffee because we have to get our lifeguard modules done for work coming up. So yeah, if you've never lifeguarded, they make you do an 8-hour training like of modules that you have to sit through and then do an exam after. And then you go in person for 3 days for like 8 hours. And you train and like do the things that you learned in the module like in real life, you know? So let's make some coffee, and I'm gonna make a bagel as well. They did give me a breakfast burrito at work today, but I like only ate like a little bit of it. So I like really wanna eat a bagel because we just got bagels. So that's gonna be like my lunch, quote unquote. But yeah, let's just do that. So it is 4:45. I like love this photo. Elisha, you know I changed it to my lock screen.
What?
The photo of us.
I know, I saw it. You showed me.
Oh, I did? I don't even remember. Which one should I do? I think I want to do Audacio, but Homegirl's all the way at the bottom.
Are you making a bagel?
Yeah, do you want one?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like a coffee?
Yeah.
Cafecito. Cafecito. Elisha's dad says cafecito. Do you want, which one do you want?
That surprised me.
Well, like, which one's your fave?
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Mine's this one. This is the Audacio one. This one's the best one. If you're gonna get the simple ones, I say get the Mezio ones. The Stormio. Stormio sounds like a very gay thing. I don't know why. But, and then Audacio is the best one, TBH. Okay, guys, thank you. It is very much later in the night. I got talking with my friend Abby Davis, and yeah, go like my newest Instagram. Oh no. I don't want to do this. I'm like procrastinating doing. I'm procrastinating vlogging. I'm procrastinating like everything. Like when you work in a kitchen for 8 hours, you just like feel like the life got drained out of you. That's what they were telling me today. They were telling me, they were like, Rennie,
We getting booked tonight?
I was gonna say don't get in this if you don't want to be in it. You look cute though in your little claw clip. Elisha's doing a treatment to her hair right now. But they were saying in the kitchen today, they were saying the more you work here, the more years in your life you lose.
That's fucking depressing.
It is depressing as fuck. There was so much tea that was going on today that was just... But yeah, Abby and I were catching up because they just had their last time in senior concert, which was crazy. Or not senior concert, spring concert, which is like one of their last ever shows on OBT stage. So it's pretty big, but we have my computer here. Also, like, I had to message my old professor, because I didn't get footage from, like, she sent it to us and shared it with us, but senior year was rough, and, I, like, didn't take it, like, download it, so, oops. But yeah. But Elisha's heating up our food because I got food from work, and we're gonna start our modules. I, like, literally don't want to do this. They're just so long and so boring, and they don't, I feel like the in-person stuff helps, and like this is my 3rd year around doing this, and you would think I would have saved everything, but I didn't think I was going to be a lifeguard again.
What is this thing swishing around in here?
Oh, it's the filter.
System. By the end of this module, you will be able to describe the benefits of supplemental oxygen during resuscitation and drowning emergencies. Explain the parts of the supplemental oxygen system, referred to as SOS throughout this module. Demonstrate the use of
Hi guys, it is the next morning. I went through a lot of my modules. I have 2 left before I have the exam, so we're going to do them now. I edited basically all of this video. I just have to add in like a few more clips, and then this video should be posted. So anyways, I have my beautiful little laptop here, and we're going to continue the modules because honestly it gets more interesting by the end because you're talking about in-water rescues and all of that, which is like fun, but the beginning is just like a lot of things I just wish like we could like, you know, and my computer's about to die, so I gotta get the charger. Okay guys, so it's a little bit later, like 2 hours later. I finished my modules, so I have to do the quiz, the exam, which is the putting it all together, fucking module 19. Regardless of that, also I'm wearing my like nighttime, like kind of spooky Halloween PJs that I got Elisha and I a matching set in. I just think they're cute and I wanted something loose to wear. So I took a bath, shaved, washed my hair. We're going to do some like self-care things, and I think then to end off this video we are going to put down what we want to achieve for this month, do some manifesting in the sense of just like writing in my journal, because I just want to like really visualize like what I really want to achieve this month. I feel like life is always moving really fast, so I just want to make sure I can, keep up. My Round Lab stuff. I love these. I'm almost out, which is crazy. But yeah, like I was saying about the modules, I'm gonna have Elisha come home and I don't know, I get test anxiety, so I would love to have somebody around when I'm anxious AF. Also, I didn't take you guys with me, but I had to go to oil change because a guy, I've needed to get an oil change, I just have been delaying it because I hate anything to do with cars, which is not a good thing, obviously. Need to, get better at that. Which, I took it to a place that does walk up or drive through oil changes. It was only $56, which is shocking for California because I was expecting it to be $100. I'm pretty happy with that, not gonna lie. Not going to lie. But yeah, I went to the gas station this morning and this guy was staring at me and I was like, why are you looking at me, bro? But I was just kind of I looked at him back and he was like, your car sounds really bad. You should get it checked out. You should get an oil change. It sounds bad. And I was like, okay. This is just as I'm casually pumping gas in the morning, about to go to work. And I was like, okay. Nice of him, don't get me wrong. But then I was like, shit, I don't know when I last got an oil change. Because this car that I have, my, new to me car, is I don't know when, I got it from my grandma. I don't know when she last got an oil change. Couldn't tell you. So that kind of worried me a little bit. And then I got freaked out, so. But yeah, that all subsided anyways. Okay, that nap was great, but now I gotta do some manifesting for the new month of April. So basically how I want to design this is I want to kind of have it be just bullet points because I think it just would be easier, just so that I can just have it go out of my brain. So yeah. So I'm just gonna share with you one of them. I'm not gonna obviously go deep into them because I feel goals overall are private and kind of intimate in the sense of what you want to accomplish and all of that. So basically what I'm trying to get at is that these are just things that I feel I could accomplish during this month. And so I feel just kind of giving myself grace on it. I always have so much going on in my head, so I obviously want to get it out on paper and just out into the universe of what I want to achieve for this April. And this is your sign to do that as well if you have not made your list. It is not too late. So one of them that I guess the one I will share is figure out a good but doable, that's the key word, good and doable morning routine. That kind of goes with a nice night routine. Night routine might be a little bit more I guess loose, but I feel if I have a good morning routine, I have a good day. You know what I mean? And that's just waking up, getting ready to go, getting kind of doing the things that make me happy in the morning. I usually I used to wake up early every day and get the day started, feel good, and I still do that. It's just I feel ever since moving here, I haven't had a really structured, setup. And I want a structured setup really badly, so it's something I want to work on. But yeah, guys, that is it for this week's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below to see more of my content in the future. I really do hope that you like this, and I hope that you get all the blessings in the world that you want for this month. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.